I'm sure I talked there before. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Get It Done podcast with Erin, the podcast where I talk to business owners about their business, allowing them to share their business, share their journey of being in business, the reasoning for doing the podcast, the goal of the podcast, my prayer for the podcast is that something that is said on the podcast that you guys hear or see from either me or another person in business. Hopefully, someone is inspired to get up and do the thing. I talk to lots of people, and most of the reasoning for them not doing whatever their desire is to do concerning business is because they're just simply scared to do it. So hopefully something can be said to destroy the spirit of fear from anybody that is listening or watching the podcast. For the most part, I'm talking to business owners that I do not know. I've never met them before. I've never had a conversation with them. So we're getting to know them together. So I will just allow today's guest to come on and introduce herself. Hi, Elena. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, I'm
Okay.
so happy. Yeah,
Okay. Is your name
much
pronounced?
better.
Is your name
Alena.
pronounced Elena?
Yes, yeah, yeah, Alena. Well, I am from Latvia originally, and my parents gave me a French name, so I'm Alena, but it's unpronounceable for Americans, so it's Alena, and surname is. In real surname would be Butkevicha, but it's unpronounceable, so it's Butkevica. So
Oh,
Dr. Alena Butkevica.
okay.
Yeah,
So,
or Dr. Alena. Yes.
okay. So I'll just let you go ahead and introduce yourself and let us know about your business.
So, what do you want to know? Because, well, I'll try to be as quick as I can. So I am trained as an oromaxillofacial surgeon. So I am MD. I am
Nice.
DMD. And this year, my office is gonna celebrate 30 years of work of my work. And
Congratulations.
well, I don't know. I don't feel 30 years. I mean, seriously, it's like 30 years already having my own office. It sounds like wrong. Like it's like not me
The time
because
goes so
it's been
fast.
it goes so fast, but so many things have happened in these 30 years. It's almost like three lifetimes, and then yet I'm 60, so like 60, 30 years of business, more than 15,000 surgeries done. Research, I'm big in research. So I have six patents for antibiotic resistant bacteria, so we can kill those. And when COVID hit, I said, well, lipid coated bacteria are very similar to viruses, which are lipid coated. And um, we independently tested and proved that we can kill COVID. And that was one of my worst times in my life as a doctor and as a researcher, that we got on to the White House through the General Wesley Clark, and we got introduced to the White House. And I proved that yes, a woman can create a product which can kill hospital infection and viruses, and yet didn't go through. And for me, it was not really about money. It was more about that people are dying, and I have a solution, and I couldn't bring it to the public before the vaccines were created. So that was a tough time, but in my life, one of the tough times, I would say. Yeah, and the other thing is now I'm celebrating because all my life I love treating people. Just
Nice.
can't help myself. Maybe because my grandmother was a healer. My two of my aunts, they were doctors. I don't know. It's just because I love art. I love art, and I started art, and then art was a little bit. I was not a Dali. I started art school, but then I wanted to have art, but then I wanted to have something like in confined art. left, if you may say so. So I found that teeth reconstruction, facial reconstruction, is an art because it's three dimensional, right? You have to look good, and there are lots of colors in the face. At the same time, it's very structured because it's medicine. And one of the things which I think people overlook in general is the fact that we as a surgeons, we can change, we can alter, we can put the bone here, implant here, we can change up and down. But no matter where we do surgery, is it the face or is it the belly or is it the butt or is it a leg? At the end of each surgery, every surgeon is going to put stitches on because we surgeons do not heal. The body heals.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it's so overlooked that in 2002, when I just graduated Boston University, I did my postgrad, and I was teaching as well for Boston University, and then I was working together with AstraZeneca from Sweden at the time on implants and implant longevity and side effects like periimplantitis and infection and how to avoid them and how to boost body's natural ability to accept bone grafts, implants, etc. So I was always looking how to improve patient recovery after the surgeries, because if the usual reaction is when you after the surgeries that everything starts to inflame and there is pain and stitches can come off. And if it's on the face, you can get a crazy scarring. And that is not good because, if it's a life-threatening surgery, we don't care about scarring. If it's something on the face, we do, right? So, therefore, since 2002, I started my journey on how to resolve the problem and boost speed of body's regeneration. And
Nice.
in 2009, I came with a solution. It's after I earned my PhD. I went back to Europe because my son joined the U.S. Army and he was deployed to Iraq. So I needed some grounding. So yes, I'm an army mom as well. Mm, but so I went back to Europe, and that's where it's hit me. That's where it's hit me is that yes, that would be a solution. And as a solution, I translated that solution to the natural ingredients for skincare and healthcare. And it's the base of that is that we have to boost body's natural ability to heal and regenerate. Like
And
I'll
how do
give you
we
an
do that?
example. Body regenerates and it's a huge mechanism. As Erin, as you are sitting comfortably on the sofa, are you thinking about how to monitor your pancreas now,
No. No.
Erin?
Can you hear me? No.
Because I can hear you again. Can
Uh-oh.
you hear me?
I can hear you. I think it's your
Oh, you're
connection.
breaking up. Huh?
I think it's your connection because when I went back to the recording, I can hear
So
clearly.
okay, so I'll just keep going. I'll just keep working without us, without listening to you.
Okay.
So technically, is like thankfully, heartbeat is we are not responsible for heartbeat. We are not responsible for toenail growth at this moment. We are just talking. We're in growth in the conversation, and body does a job to keep us alive. We are breathing, we are exhaling, we are sweating, we are our hair are growing or falling out. And but the thing is that the body is in constant mode of regeneration, like skin. We are getting a new skin every 28 days. And so we're getting new skin, we are getting new bones, and within a year we have only our passport and name left. But technically, all majority, all the body cells are new.
Yeah.
So, with age, metabolism, because it all happens through metabolism. It's like our breathing. We breathe 50% in, we breathe 50% out. If we breathe more, we feel body says that's enough, we can't take more. if we exhale, the body says no, we can't exhale more. So there's always a balance in the body, always. If you eat too much, the body is going to tell you that you ate too much.
Yeah.
You're going to feel it, right? If you don't go to the bathroom for a week, but you're going to feel it. So there's going to be accumulation of toxins. So everything is in like Chinese yin and yang, or
Yeah.
day and night. It's 50-50. So if we continue maintaining that 50-50 balance, because balance is needed in every of the trillion cells which we have everywhere, from hair to liver to pancreas to bones to heart to every blood cell to anything, to be healthy. Because it's we are our bodies are way more complex than any researcher or Western researcher can say or tell. We There are many things which we don't know. We have no idea why, for example, on Earth, no matter what we do, there are 100 girls are born at the same time, 104 boys are born, right? So the nature has its own rules, and we have no say over that. I'm just saying. So
Yeah.
back to me and my discoveries. So I realized that if we are not gonna poke our body, if we are not gonna destroy our body, but we are going to support our body, support support metabolism, it's going to work as if it's younger. Because when we are young, if somebody somebody, when we're 2 3, we fall all the time, we hit ourselves, we get bruised, we start to walk, we start to crawl, we are in a constant trauma, and yet nobody's dying from that, right? It's okay. When you're 80 and you're gonna fall like that, you'll feel it, right? So it's not gonna heal. Why? Because metabolism, everything is slowed down. So what I created natural skincare and healthcare, which does exactly that: boost body's natural ability to heal and regenerate.
I love that.
And I did it for myself for my 60 years. And you can see me without the makeup, little bit lipstick. And so I just put it like so you can see me right, left. Yeah, some age spots. And we did everything on certified, because I believe that we are creatures. No, I don't believe. I know that we are part of the nature, no matter what we think of ourselves, and we feel the best in the nature, and nature calms us. The further we go from the nature, the more stressed out we are and sicker we are. But back to the nature. So everything, it's the safest way. Our body doesn't like chemicals. There's always a side effect. When I
I agree.
started to work 30 years ago, and somebody would have an infection, we would give antibiotics. Whoops! 2 days later, they're fine. Now, same problem. We give antibiotics. 2 weeks later, people have same problem and diarrhea.
Yep.
So yeah, so it gets worse and worse. And therefore, I am a huge advocate for taking care of yourself and a body. Because people now don't age like me, 60. Just I came from Rome, we just launched our product there, and very happy. But usually people at 60 don't travel as easily, but I could, and that's it. That's a key. And I'm circling back because I'm too thrilled and maybe jet lagged, because absolute youth, that's the one I created initially for myself, for my skin. And I don't have pictures of myself right here handy. Why I created it? Because as a surgeon, when I was about 55, I aged dramatically. Bags, sagging skin, dull skin, circles, puffy eyelids, drooping jaw. Oh, yeah, it was not pretty sight. And then naturally, I would have to go through the surgery. But just the thought that I'm going to put, or somebody is going to put that blade through my skin and cut through my muscles and blood vessels and lymphatic, and then it's all gonna have scar, and scar doesn't allow the slow motion of that metabolism, because there is this blockage, right?
Mm.
So I said, you know what? I am not going to have a surgery on myself. I did 15,000 surgeries, but I'm not doing one on myself because, yes. And so it took me 3 years to find out how to find the right ingredients, which would be for sensitive skin. And for every skin of any color or melatonin level, and this is the winner of 2024, the best cream. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you.
Congratulations.
Well, just think about it. I put my cream. I don't know if you're going to see it because I don't have a right picture. Can I be seeing something?
Oh, because probably the filter you have on your it's
Okay,
only
so
gonna focus on you.
anyways, I put my cream first. It was independently tested for all the claims in Europe, in London, because the claims were absolutely crazy, and nobody would trust me. And also, we were European rules and regulations for green beauty are much tougher than in the United States. So we had to go through and through every one and each ingredient, and every one and each ingredient in my creams, they are all organic and from sustainable farming, because I wouldn't do less for myself. Why would I do less for others?
Yeah,
It's like doing surgery. When you do surgery, I my rule was always I would do treatment planning and surgery exactly as I would do it to myself. Like I would write a treatment planning, and would I do it to myself? Oh, no, I wouldn't do it to myself. That was always my kind of screening, and people could feel it, that it's not about money, it's about making them the healthiest way with the minimal approach. And that's
mm,
why I developed several techniques, and so I apply the same principle to skincare and healthcare, which is you can find on more information at abbio.io, which is Elena Butkevica Bioinnovations, abbio.io. And I'm open to all the questions because it's absolutely different approach to the skin and healthcare. We are not just applying. If skincare and healthcare would be so easy, everybody would be beautiful and healthy,
I
but
agree.
it's not the case. So therefore, like I think Barbara O'Neill, she was popular, so, and she convinced the whole world that we have to dip ourselves into the castor oil, and we're going to be absolutely healthy, right? And listen, if that would be so easy, we would be all we wouldn't be having hospitals, we wouldn't have any problems, right? But it's not that easy, because as I said, yin and yang and body is very complex, and once we push something too much, body is always going to bounce back.
Yeah.
So
I,
going back to skincare, so I used all these rules which I observed as a surgeon from inside out, like seeing exactly what is happening every day after how the body heals itself, how it regenerates itself, why some people have scarring, why some people don't have scarring, what type of skin type is more accessible, to faster regenerate, and so on. What kind of problems people having, and and just so I was working 3 years for the daily work to regain my youthful look, I would say. Uh, I don't know if I look that useful, but that's the way I am, without one needle touching my face.
nice.
And yes, and no microneedling, no fillers, nothing. And you can see I can move, I can, just some wrinkles. But this absolute use cream, I send it to UK, to a global green beauty competition, and it's a global, so it's from 30 people, companies from 30 countries, 30
Nice.
countries, from and countless companies send their products in for competition of 2024, and I won.
Nice.
I won
Congratulations.
this
Where are you
competition.
located?
So right, it's Huntington, New York, and
Okay.
our studies were done at Stony Brook University, the base studies, also in Europe. We double check everything, and we also do absolutely have to do. I believe every company so respectable, um, reputable, should do independent studies, and not independent study. What I want to tell everyone, I don't know if it's recorded, if people are going to listen, but there's one kind of trick which I can see now daily. Many companies says we are achieving 98% of wrinkle
Results.
reductions, let's say. No, wrinkle reductions, 98%. People said that they experienced. So what does it mean? Did they count those wrinkles?
I don't know.
Just think about it. So technically it's a survey. Did you like an ice cream? Right?
Right.
And so if people, and you can have nowadays, you can have an Indian village to say, hey, do I like ice cream? Yeah. So 90% of, 98% of people said that they did like it, or they like the moisture, it's not a scientific, it's not a scientific study.
Yeah.
It's a survey, and there is a huge difference. And people, when they go on a website, they listen, and they, wow, 98% said. So that's, and it's written that it's research. It's not research. It's a bias, because when we do research, and I am a PhD, and I have done with the medical research, so we always have double blind controlled double blind studies where people don't even know if they're having a placebo, because maybe they are having a placebo, and but the nurse comes in a short dress with a beautiful smile and improves their mood and they feel better. Period.
Yeah.
Because who knows that mood does a lot.
Mm, it's a
So if you
study.
happen to like the person who makes that cream and bottle looks good and they everything's, people will say, yeah. Does it really help? No, we don't know.
Right.
So therefore, it should be a very independent machine scanner controlled skin skin assessment
Nice.
before
Okay, so tell
treatment
us
and
about the
after.
product. So is it a cream, a
I called it
cleanser, a moist?
absolute. I and so it's the best is the best combination is, so I called it absolute, because when you apply one or two or ingredients or active ingredients, you get one or two results, right?
Is it a
So the
cleanser or a
body doesn't look like,
moisturizer?
no, no, it's all of the above.
Okay,
That is
so
the whole
tell
thing.
us about it.
That is the whole thing. So independent studies, let's do. So independent study done on Absolute Cream, which just became the best cream in 2024, the Green Beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute Cream is both for men and women and for all skin types, all
Mm-hmm.
ages, and okay. And it has to be used twice a day. And let's go. And it's just for what we studied. We studied on the skin by using scans.
Do you use it every
So
day?
it's, oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I'm just hooked. I used to buy. I would never preach what I'm. Walk's a walk.
Right. I
Talk's
would
a
hope
talk.
so.
Yeah. So okay, let's go. Let's go for the data. Data which are done by instrumental tests. Smooth skin in average 16%. Improved skin elasticity 19%. Improved skin firmness 13%. Improved skin radiance 1%. Improved skin
Okay.
wrinkles, reduces wrinkles 40%.
Nice.
And that's only for what we tested. And it's, you see, it's a machine, like machine tested.
It's not
You
clear.
see,
It's not going to be
machine
clear.
tests. Yeah. It's okay. I can send the pictures. But the bottom line is that if we compare this data with the data presented by Iconic Lamer, for example, who is stating that they are reducing a visible reduction of fine lines and wrinkles is 17.6% in 45 days, and we are having 40% in 28 days.
So it's about half of the
It's a,
improvement. Nice.
no,
Okay, so tell us how to
it's
use it.
17%.
And yours is
It's 17.
40.
La Mer is 17%.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 17%.
Mm-hmm.
We are 40%.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And they are getting it in 45 days. We are getting it in 28 days.
Nice.
But the trick is that we are getting an immediate visible lifting, tightening, smoothing, and brightening by using Absolute Youth toner and cream combo.
Nice. So
And I
how do you use it?
just came from oh, I can hear you.
How is the product used? Is it a cream, you a night
You should
cream? A,
text me. I really can. Uh-uh. It's
how do you
breaking up.
use the product?
Oh, how do I use the product? Oh,
Yes.
I don't have a sampler here. So the most important part is to really follow up, and we are going to do a video because we are using a toner. It's a water-based toner because we don't want to clog pores. We want to unclog pores,
Right.
and we use it. We apply it on a cotton pad like a taco, and we just start from a middle line, and we just go, and we are using passive lymphatic drainage. So we are immediately doing lymphatic drainage and detox.
Love
So
that.
everything, and plus cleaning the pores. So pour from an environmental debris. And so far, we are going to do some more studies because I don't think we have any other product which is not harsh but it's very mild. It's very mild. It's very pleasant to the skin, and it also has hyaluronic acid already in that in toner. If you call it a toner, it's kind of like a facial skin treatment because it does several things at the same time. So we want immediately to clean because skin has to breathe. One of the
Yes.
skin functions, apart from being a skin barrier to protect us from an environmental hazards, is also to be clean and also to breathe because we are breathing through the skin as well. And excrete through the skin because we know that we are getting sweaty, right? And we take shower and it comes through the pores through the skin. So skin is really very, very, very important, and it's a big largest organ. So we want to clean skin without harsh ingredients. We just want to take everything out without stripping it of oils, of natural water, of anything else. We want to clean it out. We want to have lymphatic drainage, but at the same time we need additional blood flow from to get those cells healthy. Additional blood flow brings additional oxygen. Blood flow brings additional nutrients, and that's what really starts to make health regenerate sick cells and make new cells healthy.
I love that.
So by just cleaning it all up, the skin just goes oops, and we have lots of pictures, but we're still looking for some nice videographer because I'm a researcher. And yes, so once it's done, there's going to be lots of before and after, and it will be seen like we do half a face now. Right now we do study, we have like 30 men, 30 women, just we do half a face, and we can see it's almost like they have a belt on their head. Okay, yeah. So toner first, toner and cream, they go together. They're married. They have to be used together.
Yes, I agree.
And right now, because I'm so thrilled that I won that competition because I made it myself from scratch using my
Nice.
knowledge, my experience, my using for example, here, I don't know if you're going to see it or not, we are using Japanese nanotechnology for penetratable small molecule hyaluronic acids and microhyaluronic acid. One is for an immediate results, for immediate skin plumping, cell plumping, and another one is to make a cradle for new cells, which are just getting like babies. They have to be in the best environment to grow up
Develop.
healthy in 28
Yes.
days. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. And also, we obviously have a skin healthcare. That's I can't do without it because people my age, they are having health problems, and we got natural health care, holistic health care for arthritis, for gout, for leg swelling, for man, for virility, for it's just I have more than 30 formulas right now. We are just I think officially on the market we are with 8 products. So yes,
Nice. I love
very
that.
happy,
Okay,
very happy
so
that I can help people to avoid surgeries,
nice. So once you tone the
because every
skin,
surgery is pardon me.
well, I was going back to how to use the product because we went over toning the skin, and then you still can't hear.
No,
Okay,
I
so
can hear mm-mm.
well,
If you can write me a question in the chat, maybe. No answer. I can't hear.
okay.
It's meanwhile, I can say that whoever is listening. So right now we are really. I mean, it to become the best in the world in 2004, and being featured as the best new. What was the name for that? I'll just uh, best new skincare in 2024. I think it's a great thing, and therefore we are celebrating by giving everybody a chance. It was minus 30 percent discount. So please reach out. That's the best we can do, and yes, we can send you some samples or something, just complimentary to be happy, because we're really happy with the results. Just I was set myself, my team, and everybody looks good.
Can you hear me now or no? You still can't
While you're typing, and I want to say one thing about
hear?
the people. Maybe you should give it a thought that people really now are food cautious, and they understand that processed food is not good, and need natural organic food, and it's okay to eat natural organic food because nobody's trying to preserve avocado and eat it 2 years later.
You.
So everybody who is eating avocado eats until it's fresh. And so goes for the salad leaves, and so goes for kefir or on any probiotics. But for some reason, people are absolutely oblivious that natural skincare, if it's made from non-processed natural ingredients, goes bad and oxidizes as fast as almost as fast as a food. So therefore, it's really, really important if you see a natural product which is of the cream of the white color, because nature, there's nothing white in the nature. It can't be white. So otherwise, that means that there's many, many, many products which have been stripped of the colors, processed already, and that's again, it's immediately just make a comparison between food and natural process. Yeah. I'll text it to you. So it's AB. How do I do that? So it's no, join the chat. Oof, connect to YouTube. I don't think that's. So it's A B B I O dot I-O. I'm trying. Well, it's connecting me to YouTube. I don't know. Uh, no, it doesn't allow me. Okay. A A as an apple, B as in boy, B as in boy, I as in Iowa, O as in Oscar. Dot, I as in Iowa, O as in Oscar. It took me a couple.
I,
No,
I
no, one B is missing. There are two B's. ABBIO.
okay, so I have it now.
I'll try
Uh
again. So let's check.
oh yeah, that's it. I got it.
Yes.
So I will
Yes.
have it
Yes.
added to the link. Um, can you hear me? Still can't
No.
hear me. Okay. So
Yeah.
I will hopefully you'll be able
No.
to come back and watch the podcast or watch what I'm saying.
I have no
But
idea what you say.
I know. But basically I'm closing out. So
Oh,
can you hear me?
nope. Nothing. Well, no, no. It's breaking up. So I guess we shall end
Yes.
because I can't hear you. I just can
Yes, and
talk.
then
Well, I can talk for hours, but yes.
okay.
Um.
Oh, well, I did the best that I could with that situation, but I am extremely grateful. Hopefully, she can come back and listen once she's able to hear it. But I am extremely grateful that she showed up or that you showed up. This message is to you. I'm always excited to talk about skin. You guys know that I am a skin girl. I love everything skin. And to have someone here to share her story, to share her business, to share um, I guess her journey. She's been doing it for 30 years, a surgeon, someone in skincare. What a beautiful thing. So I imagine her to hopefully to be someone that is absolutely in love with their work, in love with what they are doing. Skin is the first thing that we see. It is our first impression. This is it's on my business cards, but skin is our first impression to anybody that we come in contact with. If we're in person, before we open up our mouth to say anything to anybody, they're going to see our skin first. So someone that is making moves in the skincare field. I absolutely love that. I love that she's created a natural product. I'm an all natural girl, so everything all natural is another love of mine. But she has an all natural line. I'm going to link her website in the comment section of wherever you're seeing the video. Where you guys can go check out what she's doing, all of her products. And I think she said there is a 30% off discount code. So that'll be there as well. But it sucks that I wasn't able to like ask questions and all of that. I think it was her connection because when I went to check back, I can hear myself clearly. So um, don't forget to thank God for your blessings. Don't forget to say your prayers. If you are a person in business, I would love to talk to you. I would love for you to share your business. So if you are open to sharing, connect with me on whatever platform you're seeing this on. Um, don't forget to thank God for your blessings again. Don't forget to say your prayers and don't forget to take care of your skin. I will be back not tomorrow, but I believe Wednesday I have a podcast scheduled. So see you later. Bye.